Okay, enough of that. Hello, everyone. How has been your day going? Today, we are going to continue the Archon story quest. We are currently at Luna 7, and I realized that I muted my Genshin. My bad. Actually, I might have to mute it again. We are at Act 7. Columbina just disappeared, and to be honest, I didn't know no spoilers to know that she's gonna be fine, considering we had her banner already. They kind of shot themselves in the foot with that Signora thing. It would have been so much better if they released her and then killed her off. Then there will be no, um, this situation where if a character has a banner, then there is no way something bad is gonna happen to them. But I digress. I also released a video for Denia. For those of you that are planning to pull for her despite the collab, make sure to check it out. Outside of that, we also have to check Nicole's trailer. I just noticed that it got released. My plan was to just finish all the story quests before the next patch with Nicole. However, unfortunately, it looks like that's not going to be possible. We are going to be able to finish Luna 7, but Luna Song of the Welkin Moon Part 8, I think that will be a little too much to do in a single sitting right now. I will probably try and get it done right before the maintenance. And then after the maintenance, we'll be able to just jump straight in and do the new quest. I think that will be the best way to go about this. But now we have more important stuff to do. We need to check out Nicole's trailer. Okay, let me set this one up. Muting Genshin, Nicole. Okay. Okay, let's see what they cooked. I don't think I will be able to get Nefer by the end of the banner. So it looks like Nicole is gonna be the one that I'm going for.
Mr. Nine, I came up with a fantastic idea for a new novel during the latest tea party.
Did she call her 9 or N? Is that
This
Eileen?
one's gonna be about an ordinary girl who becomes a hero.
Oh, what the
Courage
fuck?
and dream, our heroine embarks on a quest to defeat the Demon King, returning triumphant to roaring
Did they
celebration.
really just make a main quest purely just for Eileen?
Looks like
For a freaking NPC?
Of course. How about a small but mighty warrior?
Brun.
A
Ona.
mage who wields the elements. And a healer to provide some much-needed support.
Wait, what? Did I miss something with the Hexeray buffs? Is Pros capable of healing now? Look at all these sillies. What's with the animation, by the way? I got stuck. I got caught with other things, but the freaky animation.
Right? Fate leads our brave heroes to cross paths and unite against their common foe. The one brave
Why
choice
it looks so
and a
clean?
legend that will resonate across the ages is born.
So Nicole is also a novelist. Are they using? Wait, I need to check this. Are they using Mona's censored skin, or is it? It's the censored skin. Damn. Freaking censorship, man. Oh, and she shielded Prune.
If needed, I will also be there to guide their path.
Creating dupes. Go, Ellen. This is your time to shine. I guess she's gonna be an official knight now.
Let every heart's wish be met.
Okay, but what about the Demon King's motive? He can't just destroy the world for no reason.
Oh, that's for you to figure out.
Okay, there is so much to unpack here. First of all, there is no way. Did they just make an entire preview where Eileen is the main character? Then the attention that Genshin gives to their NPCs is something else. some of the NPCs in this game are more developed than the characters themselves. Isn't that insane? I'm pretty sure that I keep forgetting his Ruben. I'm pretty sure Ruben has more lines and more significance to lore than whatever was that detective in Inazuma Heizo. Yeah, that guy. And many other characters like that. It's actually insane. And then the animation. What does this remind me of? Maple Story ish, maybe? I don't really know. And by the way, what do you. Is Sucrose capable of healing now? I did not check her after the Hexeray buffs. My boy Kazuha is always going to be number one for me. But is she a healer now? Is that why everyone is using her? Ah. Also, what's with this party composition? So you have the warrior, the hero, the mage, and the healer. Is this Freeren? Is this like some kind of allusion to Freeren? Even though I think this is the standard party team, so maybe not. She she's so freaking Nicole is so freaking goofy. She just brought everyone into her own story because she got bored. Damn. She looks like the kind of person that will make a novel for Yae Publishing House and is gonna get rejected simply because she just copies and uses the same plot as dozens of other novels. The classic fight against the Demon King thingy. Also, aren't Sillies conscient, aware of themselves now? She was speaking with the Silly, right? I was thinking that they can't think or something else. They lost their form. So, yeah, but it looks like they still can communicate with each other. Ah, so, what was the purpose of us guiding them? We were putting them to sleep or something? Well, it does not matter. Let's continue with the story quest. Let's go back and I need to start the volume. But yeah, I mentioned already, but my Nefer pulse did not really go as planned. But it's fine. This means that we are gonna get Nicole relatively early, so it's fine. We do not have Varka, so that's not fine. But we are gonna see. We are gonna make do. You know. What the heck is this? Okay, it's time gated. Do I have any Primus here? No. There are so many characters in Genshin that soon there will be a character's birthday every single day of the year. Maybe at some point there will be even two. There will be characters sharing their birthdays and what's Nefer's anecdote? I hope that does not block the quest or something like that. Genshin loves doing that kind of stuff. Columbina is back. Everyone, don't worry. She's here. Look at her. Gecko. Is the cat gonna try and catch it? It's not like a mouse, but close enough.
Looks like the gang's all here!
Yep, all ready. How about you two? Green and good to go?
Paimon's ready!
Great, let's get great. Well, first things first.
Is that Yahoda's hand?
Wait.
Yes.
Someone's here. We heard your footsteps. Although...
You've been here for a while now. I take it you followed the Traveler, but I don't sense any ill intent in you.
Okay, I'm back. I had to answer.
Come on.
Let's go. Wait, I was expecting some other character, but this guy is just an NPC. I was thinking maybe Dory was listening at the door.
I figured it wouldn't take you long to notice me.
Oh, Arlecchino's
I come bearing news
subordinate.
from my lady, the knave.
Dottore went through the motions of returning to SNEZHNAYA, but it was obviously a facade. However, he has not returned to the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau, nor has he made an appearance in Nasha Town.
The freaking Fatui, they were such a menace when they were presenting, and now they're just infighting all the time.
Well, in that case, he'll be in his lab way up north. I always wondered why he applied for his own private pad. He was planning this all along.
Tell them that Sandrone and I will go on ahead. If they still intend to pursue this matter, they should meet us at the research center in the northern tip of Nodcry.
Nice of Columbina's two best friends to think of us. We appreciate the heads up. Our sincere thanks to the Fatui for your aid.
Okay, so who is
Lady
betting
Damselette
with
may have
me
left
that
our
we are gonna
organization,
join the Fatui
but at least
when we
some
reach
of her colleagues
SNEZHNAYA?
remain genuinely concerned for her well-being. Not to mention that the doctor's increasingly cryptic conduct gives us great
It feels like
cause
they
for
are
alarm.
whitewashing the
We
Fatui
have
in
crossed
order to
swords
have
many
us join
times
them
before,
later on.
But it's not personal. We're just on different sides. And so,
I
as
mean, look
fellow
at
friends
this.
of Lady Damselette, it's only right that you should be in the know about this.
Arlecchino's situational awareness has saved us a lot of trouble.
I'll leave the map here with you. If you do decide to head to the research center, please proceed with caution. And remember, at least while you're in Nodcry, Lady Arlecchino's subordinates are your comrades if you want them to be.
This is very accommodating of you.
Just doing my duty. I shall take my leave now.
So, the doctors left the Experimental Design Bureau and headed to some research center up north.
Marionette seems to think he's been planning this for a long time. But when did it start?
It seems his loyalty to the Tsaritsa is lip service at most. Behind the scenes, he
This is
may
probably
even be
the
working
most
against her.
broken organization
Whatever
in the
his
entire
motives,
Tevat.
We know that he's decisive and incredibly ruthless. Facing him unprepared would be a recipe
Also,
for
a lot of what
disaster.
they're saying is
At
just
this stage, it's difficult to
guesswork
predict
at this
his
point.
next steps. I
Like, yes,
suggest
he
we
does
split
the
into
things.
two groups.
He does
need
things
some people to stay
only
behind
having
and guard
himself
Nasha
in
Town.
sight, but at the same time, I don't think he will go against the
As much as I'd
Tsaritsa
love to help, infiltrating
if he had
research
any
labs
other,
isn't really my area
any
of
other option.
expertise. But at least take Cool Your Jet's ducky with you.
And as for Miss Inefa,
Detecting operational logic. Protect Dino. Priority. High.
So
Just
her
in
eyes
case,
start
Sir Varka,
glowing when
I think it would be best if you
she
stayed
is
behind
thinking
as well.
things.
You can leave the research
That's how we
center
caught
to
her
us.
during the
I
celebrations.
mean, I would have said the Knight of Berea should probably be out on the front line, but okay, fine.
Yeah, okay, so why is Varka out of this quest
Leave Nasha
too?
Town to me. Be careful out there, okay?
Yehoda will be on hand to assist you.
You got it, boss. You guys make sure to get back here in one piece.
We will.
things are moving fast. We'd better head off soon if we hope to keep pace.
So, it's infiltrate a secret research facility, or... Yeah, alright. Paimon will help out here instead.
The
like
most
it's gonna be a
useless
pretty
mascot in
intense fight.
all the games. Actually,
all
maybe
have to bring
Tagido
our
beat her
A-game here.
on that front.
So, anything you need to wrap up before we leave?
They even give you a warning.
Then you'd better get going.
All these broken machines on the ground. Someone got here before us. Could it be Arlecchino and Sandrone?
Damn. This place is a wreck. I mean, look at it. You just know these people are not doing any maintenance work. Are you dead? Can I make sure?
That's quite a welcome party.
I don't have time for you guys.
Get back! I said get back! Do you hear me?
So, who should we
Why isn't
help?
it working? No. Don't come
Maybe
any
we just
closer.
don't help either side. I mean, too late for him. So do I need to fight them or what? I guess I have no other choice.
Can't hide the truth. Seek within.
I can go around them, and there is no mechanism to just unlock that door.
Bombs away!
You poor soul. May your spirits find peace.
Grab that key on the ground. We'll probably need it at some point.
I can dash because if I dash, this thing is gonna fall to the ground.
Watch out. There's no way through. Let's go around.
Ah, they give me XP. Well, not XP, they give me energy. When they exploded.
Yep.
What the? Trespassers? Here? What's wrong with you people?
We're looking for the doctor.
What's wrong with you
and
people?
we understand he might be here. I see you're fleeing the facility.
You looking to settle a score with the doctor? Good luck with that. I don't think you have many chances left.
Are all our
Perhaps.
like, no subordinates having
But
that
you might
knife
have a chance
mark?
to live if you start talking.
2 other harbingers had the same idea as you. They're already inside. But what good is it gonna do? The doctor wouldn't do something like this unprepared.
Seems to me that you're not too thrilled about being his subordinate. Also, is it just me, or do I sense monsters nearby?
Let's
If you
feed them
prefer
to the
their
monsters.
company to ours,
They're
that
gonna
can
win us a
easily
few
be
seconds.
arranged.
We need to know what the doctor is up
So
to.
this guy is the
Please,
doctor is
if you know anything
subordinate.
at all,
So what's with the
tell me.
knife mark?
This is about more than us versus the doctor. His actions could have consequences for all of Nodcry. And perhaps even your homeland.
We are really struggling to whitewash the Fatu as much as possible
He's
in this
building
North
something.
Prairie region. Huh?
Ambitious doesn't even begin to describe it. Feels like this could be the big one. God knows how long he's been planning it. A while back, he told us he'd be returning to SNEZHNAYA. We weren't expecting him back so soon. This time he brought some gemstones with him, or something. 2 of them.
The moon marrow spheres. He stole them from their rightful owner, Columbina.
I'm still not sure exactly how did that
Lady
happen.
Damselette? Last I heard, she left the Fatui. Before she went, she told us she'd finished what Her Majesty asked of her, and wished to focus on some personal
Like
matters.
if Columbina wanted,
remember
she
thinking
could
that leaving
just
us might
teleport
not
the
be the
moon
best
marrow
choice.
to herself.
I mean, I always looked up to the captain the most, and... Back when this all started, the higher-ups dispatched 3 units to Nodcry to execute their plan. They were led by the Doctor, Marionette, and the Damselette, respectively. I was a part of the Damselette's unit to begin with.
Oh, so he got
She
transferred.
never really interacted with us much. In fact, she seemed sort of detached from everything. Not because she was distracted, just felt like she was indifferent to the world around her. Like she had no stake in anything that happened. She always seemed like she was staring off into the distance. Almost as if she didn't see anything worth living for in the present, so she had to look further afield. That's right. She always used to stare up at the sky. The Doctor used to stand nearby and watch her. Apparently they got along well at first, but somewhere along the way...
Oh, wait. Damselet. That's Columbina, right? So Columbina came here. So this was I kind of filtered this one out. So Columbina was here before. One more time at the very least. She went here with Dottore for his experiments. Is this when she escaped, or is this like in the past, another instance of them traveling?
After she left, everyone in our unit merged with the doctors. He's similarly indifferent to the world. Right now, obtaining the 3 moons is his #1 priority. He even said if he can only get his hands on 2 of them, he'll create a 3rd one himself.
Damn, talk about determination.
How would he create an artificial moon marrow? Maybe the knowledge he gained from the Hyperborean phantoms has something to do with it.
Thank you for cooperating.
I get the sense that you'd serve under Columbina again if you had the chance.
No, she's no longer a harbinger. As a member of the Fatui, my loyalty will always belong to the Tsaritsa. I'm only telling you all this because I don't completely trust the doctor. His actions do not align with the goals that first brought us to
And
Nodcry.
because it's convenient for the plot.
I understand. We'll do everything within our power to stop him. The Knaves unit is based at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau. Maybe you can seek refuge with them.
Well, now we know what's going on here. Artificial moon marrow.
I fear this could get ugly.
I'm just gonna ignore them. I probably have to look it back.
No more lies.
Be silent.
Forest, protect us. With one heart, we pray.
Can't hide the truth. How unfortunate.
Leave this place.
Close your eyes. Night falls. Be silent.
Forest, protect us.
Wait. Oh, I thought he's dead already.
Observe. Fear the dark.
Chest. Did I miss another chest before? I don't think so. Maybe. I'm not returning for 5 primos, okay? What's this? This should be this look like a tricky chest. And please also beat the dust. Another one. Okay. I don't want to get DMC. Damn, Dottore.
Welcome, one and all.
The Elden Lord is back.
I hope my humble research facility is to your liking.
Yeah, we really appreciated fighting our way in through a horde of monsters.
The gall. You expect us to believe you've just been patiently waiting for us?
Of course I have. Should I be worried about something? Everything seems to be going quite smoothly so far, and you've shown up right on schedule. First Sandrone and Arlecchino, now you. Ah, quite a surfeit of guests I've had today. If you were looking for them, I should probably mention that Arlecchino disappeared as soon as she entered the facility. As for Sandrone, why, she stood right here only moments ago demanding answers from me at the top of her voice. Hardly
Like, that's gonna work.
She never was one for basic courtesy. But I have to admit, I was a little surprised to see her showing concern for someone besides herself. Does everyone you associate with undergo such a change in temperament? Speaking as a researcher,
I mean, we
have to
barely
say,
even
it is not a change
spoke
for the
with
better.
Sandrone. As
threatens
much as I
one's
want to
ability
claim
to
credit
remain
for that, I think it's Colombina.
Well, since you ask.
So you've got your hands on the moon marrow, and now you're claiming godhood. Don't you think that's a bit of a stretch, Dottore?
I must protest what you are insinuating with that phrase, claiming godhood. I am not claiming anything. I am stating a fact. You're a researcher.
I mean, isn't that the same as
I'm
claiming
sure
it?
you appreciate the distinction between the two.
Huh? Wait, you really think you're all that? You'll excuse me if I'm not being a polite little lady for you. We're colleagues. We both know what kind of person you are.
By the same token, I knew you'd respond along those lines. You and I both understand that facts speak louder than words. To that end, I've had my people send you a small gift.
What gift? Where have all your troops gone?
Who knows? Perhaps they are already marching toward a new world, following in the footsteps of an unknown god. As vulgar and arrogant as you may be, dear Sandrone,
He's just calling her out, and she looks so unimpressed.
My displeasure on your subordinates. They will enjoy equal rights to my
Equal rights.
You sent
This
your
guy is
people
the
to the
progressive.
Experimental Design Bureau? That's the Tsaritsa's property.
Yes, and I am very mindful of Her Majesty's instructions. But you know full well that they do not conflict with my present goal, in which case, all I'm doing is conducting another one of my experiments. Now then, you have a judgment call to make. Am I simply lying to stall you? Or is it possible that every word I am saying is the truth? In which...
So now you've turned on fellow Fatui soldiers. You're completely insane.
I have set a new rule for myself. Each person gets one chance. Naturally, that includes you, Sandrone. If you wish to leave, I won't stop you. We are colleagues after all.
Wait, no. Did she just find her heart or something? Wasn't she
Still, I
supposed to
hadn't
be
counted on
ruthless to her own
Sandrone sparing any
subordinates?
thought for the people of this world. Shame. I always found her self-centeredness to be one of her few better qualities. How can she ever hope to achieve greatness when she's so obsessed with protecting her little design bureau?
It's more than a little disingenuous to speak of achieving greatness while taking hostages.
Honor. I have the marrow of 2 moons in my possession and will soon complete the construction of a 3rd. I will be the god of a new world. And
What's
you
with
speak
everyone's
to me
obsession
of
to become
honor?
gods?
How charmingly naive.
Those are sacred relics. You do not deserve them.
In my view, many in this world do not deserve to be alive. And yet, I mercifully permit them to go on living. Do I
He
not?
gives me Eisen vibes.
You'll come to regret your...
Will I now? Let's
Make me.
see.
It all adds up.
We fighted this guy even before the... And they shared some animation.
For the everlasting.
Get lost! Close your eyes. To dust. Observe. Steady now. Close your eyes.
I
Night
barely
falls.
didn't damage to this one.
No more lies.
An exact practice.
It all adds up. The deception ends here.
Don't you think it's kinda late now? Yes, it is. I am so freaking tired, but I need to push through because in less than 24 hours the Nicole patch is launched. So I want to be up to date with the story.
Thanks for
Wait,
the
what was that?
Arlecchino. They see you as an ally. What a farce. You're clearly here to destroy my research, not like a reflection.
I'd say your research is more valuable than your life. Am I wrong?
Your actions betray your fear of me.
Observe.
Oh no, not the same. Isn't it the same mechanic like in Sumeru?
Night falls. Close your eyes.
Branch into song.
Is this all it takes to tire you?
The mystery unravels.
Is that the best you can do? Be silent.
Use Lauma's skill and then burst and never after her. Don't I need a Hydro character? I'm pretty sure we need a Hydro character with Lauma and Nefer. This is such a cope team. Can you even hold the team?
How's this?
Laid bare.
Observe. To dust. Be silent.
Bombs away! Go!
No more lies. This is where you fall.
Why is he so tanky? How are these characters built? Can I even check that? I don't.
Fighting him is futile. Quickly.
Let's go.
I've always thought it is wiser to flee than surrender.
I mean, yes, if you have the opportunity to pick between the two, but most people don't have that. That's the same trap that's used on Columbina. Does it work against a descender?
Forget about me! You should...
Where's the traveler?
Don't really want to change the team. I just want to see how they built the characters.
What?
I'm curious.
Nasha Town? How did I get here?
This must be an illusion, right?
I remember being trapped by Dottore during the battle. Something weird is going on. I guess I'll start by exploring the area.
Traveler? What brings you here at this hour?
Okay, it's kind of realistic.
Huh?
What are you in the mood for today? A hot dog?
Sorry, I'm not...
Ah. Well, feel free to take a seat for now. Let me know if you change your mind.
Everyone seems to be acting normal. Am I just overthinking?
Oh, darling, look who it is. One of our regular customers.
Wait. Why is he talking like that?
Well, I'd love to, but can't serve a cut.
I don't understand. Is there something strange about their conversation?
Yes, thankfully. It was a long trip, and it's left me feeling pretty exhausted.
Wait. These two are a couple? I see some kids around too. I didn't know they had a family.
I mean, me neither, but at the same time, I don't really pay attention to most NPCs, so it might have slipped past me.
I haven't seen you in ages! What's keeping you so busy?
Is this like in the future after they get married and they have children? Is it like some kind of future? That smirk, the smirk of that Dottore.
Daddy brought you over to our house recently.
What is she...
We've had a lot of customers over the last few days, so we've been real busy. Oh, another customer's arrived. I better go see what they want.
This is all wrong. I never once heard the owner of this restaurant talk about their family. It certainly isn't a family-run business.
At the very least, there is no plot of the main
recognize her at
character
all.
getting confused and losing themselves in the dream, right?
Could this be a false memory?
I think this is how Dottore did it with the Hyperborea people, right?
Very good. I knew you had it in you. Aren't you going to try the house special?
I mean, you know what? If you invite me, it's on you, you know? I don't
When
mind.
did he show up?
Damn. If Paimon was here, she'll never have said no to a free meal.
No, none of this is real.
You don't seem to like it here. That's fine. We can change venues.
Cutscene. Do I need to press on something? Columbina, she is fine.
I'm still alive. Where is this place? So this is the moon's reflection?
Shouldn't she be
The
theoretically
mysterious
better
realm
now
beyond the
since
gate?
she's no longer on Teyvat?
I can't sense anything. I guess I could try opening the gate once more. No response. If this was the space that
That's
killed
the
both
question,
Warrior
right?
and his lover, then why am I unscathed? Or no, I'm not unscathed. I should conserve my strength and proceed with caution.
I mean, technically you are unscathed. Wasn't Rerir just broken in thousands of
I
pieces?
don't believe Dotori's scheming will stop just because I escaped. If there is any chance that I can get back to the others, any chance at all, I must return. Emptiness, silence. What is this place?
My head before
Or
the
maybe
exam.
The real question is, what is it for? What's this? Looks like it responds to my power.
How do I use my power to interact with that thing? I don't have any...
Golden.
Oh, charge attack.
Like Kuvaki. Is it some sort of guide? And why does it feel so familiar?
Is this Nicole?
I might
The
as
shade
well
of
follow
yellow.
it. Where does this lead? Could it be the exit?
A traveler on a winter's night.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
We are back, kind of, maybe.
Nasha Town? But isn't Moon Prayer Night over already?
Explore the world in the mirror. Should there be things reversed?
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful night.
I will. Are these my memories?
Did we separate like that? Wasn't that entire part of her just being launched to the moon?
I can't touch them.
Over here! Over here!
But The people in these memories pass right through me. Just like when I disappeared. If only I had known what would come to pass after that. Even so, I should still take a look around. Just being back here. It gives me the strength to keep going.
Can we ride the
Welcome
Dodoko?
home, Moon Goddess.
Oh!
You're
Barbelot.
the genuine article. Alice was right. This moon prayer night was worth watching after all.
Oh? Yes. That was the fortune-telling stall run by Barbeloth from the Hexen Circle.
Please, draw the first lunar arcana.
I remember this one. At the end, we drew that, right?
My destiny. Now that I think about it, Barbeloth's divination was absolutely right. It's almost time to draw the last card. That was the card that popped out on its own. From here, I think. Kuvaki Pulse? What?
Fascinating. I've never encountered this before in my role as a diviner.
What's going on? All I did was try to touch it. Maybe this memory space is not untouchable after all.
I mean, we really want to
points in the
break it.
barrier?
Who knows what's on the other side, you know?
Is it possible that there's more to this space than my memories alone?
That's still the death card,
This
right?
Card is death.
I need to get to the bottom of this. I'll try touching something else. Hmm?
Wrong?
Is this the wind? No, it's gravity. It's pulling me outward. No, Traveler!
Did he put us in the same location with Columbina? I guess it makes sense. We both kind of got trapped in that cube thingy of the Torre. Although Columbina managed to escape later on. Well, useless guide, thank you for staying back while I risk my life again and again and again.
Haimon, listen to me. From the bottom of our hearts, we are so sorry.
Don't say that! Paimon's not a little kid! You didn't leave her behind on purpose! There was nothing you could do! But she's all alone in there! What if something happens to her? What are we gonna do then? We've barely spent any time apart since we met. Is she...
I mean, it depends, right?
We must find a way to rescue her. We were all involved in the operation where she was captured. And that being said, it won't be easy. Dottore's lab has clearly been in operation for a lot longer than we realized. We found many monster samples stored there. We also know that through his contact with the phantoms of Hyperborea, he gained knowledge about the moons and certain Hyperborean technologies. Using this knowledge, he then fashioned an artificial moon marrow to serve as a replacement for the frost moon beyond the sky. Unlike Columbina, Dottore is not being rejected by Teyvat. And even with 2 of the 3 moon marrows, his power far exceeds all of ours combined. Once his third
So
moon
that's the
marrow is
explanation
complete,
as to why
Dottore will
Dottore
have
is
completely
hundreds
seized
of
the
times
authority
better
of
than
3
Columbina
moons.
with the marrows.
Teyvat's most primordial powers will then be in his grasp.
Are they the most primordial? Like, they were created by Nibelung, right? So they are at best just a second grade after him.
Is that...
I'm afraid so. No one could have predicted
And
this
since the
level of
Heavenly
insanity.
Principles beat
Not even from
Nibelung,
Dottore.
it's not as bad as they make it seem.
Intellect and ambition that not even his peers in the
Subcaston,
Fatui
welcome.
can match.
This is gonna be a short stream. It's quite late right now.
This is
Just
dire.
catching up with the story
like the
in
world is
Genshin,
done
because
for.
the next patch with Nicole is coming in less than 24 hours, and I just want to do it as soon as it launches, because we also have the new story in
The
Wuthering
Three
Waves
Moons
with
authority
Denya.
can influence the very fabric
God, I
of time
hope
and
I get
space.
her early.
I dare not imagine what a monster like him would do with that kind of power.
More experiments. Probably he will just leave. Dottore strikes me as a kind of guy that will just leave Tevat and go in space in search of new material and research objectives. So it's like, it's not as bad as they make it
The
seem.
trouble's already begun, I'm afraid. On our way back, we discovered that part of Nodcry is being enveloped by an unknown energy. I'm convinced this is Dottore's doing.
The only thing more frustrating than facing down evil is knowing that it will surely come.
The doctor is guilty of numerous crimes in Mondstadt as well. One of our knights, well,
Oh,
4 knights,
Diluc.
his father was murdered by Dottore.
Was he? Technically, Dottore just gave him the delusion, and the guy chose to activate it in order to protect Diluc. So I feel like it's just like blaming a blacksmith for making sword.
His ideology and methodology are a danger to everything in his path, from individuals to entire nations. He does not feel guilt, even when he acts against his own people.
He doesn't see them as his own people, that's why. People like him see everyone else as beneath them.
Right. He views other people only in terms of how they can benefit him. Granted, he's hardly the only harbinger to pursue their own interests. We all do. And Her Majesty is gracious enough to permit it. Dottore's actions have gone beyond even what the Fatui could have imagined. Usurping divine authority to become a god. For a servant of the Tsaritsa, that goes beyond
I
being
mean,
disloyal.
isn't the
It's
purpose of your
treason
entire
the highest
organization to
order.
rebel against the heavenly principles? Shouldn't this be seen like a nice achievement? Also, what's with everyone just wanting to become god? There was the Wanderer before, and now it is
We
Dottore.
can't expect him to heed the Tsaritsa's will once he gains the Three Moons' authority.
Poor traveler. Of all the people to get caught by...
Paimon, I promise you, we are with you all the way.
Not like he's gonna help with anything. Probably I'm just gonna free myself like always, but still.
I get how you feel. I do. But it's gonna take more than strong emotions to take down an enemy like Dottore.
Right. We can't even guarantee he's still at his research center. Before we can think about mounting a rescue operation, we need to confirm the traveler's location. I'll find a way.
Paimon knows, but... She's so scared. If anything, she might be the strongest person Paimon knows, but she's still human.
I mean, we've met a few Archons.
just like anyone
Would you still consider me the strongest?
Then think things through before you stick your neck out. Unless you want
Sandronet with the save.
Sandrone.
Miss Sandrone?
Put the stuff over there. And be gentle with it.
Stuff.
Am I okay? As you can see, I've had to move my whole livelihood out of the Experimental Design Bureau. It's been swallowed up by Dottore's energy field. If I'd left it any longer, I probably would have gotten stuck there. Ugh. Dottore always goes a little loco when he finds a shiny new toy. Not that he'd ever admit that. Just go ahead and cry already.
Sorry. Paimon's not trying to make a scene. It's just... She can't.
Oh, Paimon.
Let it all out. There's no shame in it. When you're overwhelmed by fear and despair, crying can help.
This is a difference in mascots, right? If this was in ZZZ, one of the bamboos at this time would have taken a bottle, break it with its own head, and went to stab Dottore in the back when he did not pay attention to. If this was honkaistarrail with Mem, she would have, well, she is no longer in the game, I guess. She is like a program or something, from what I remember. So, yeah, that one's gone. But let's say it was Abby from Wuthering Waves. The guy will have mounted a full-on rescue operation and just went on a killing path to get to us. And of course, then there is Tagido from NT, who is will probably just go on a date, and that's the reason why we all hate him. And yeah, well, most hate him. Apparently, there are some people that like that author. Not sure how.
Okay then,
but
while the
I
baby
guess
of the
they
group is having a
are not
moment,
discussed
how
or
about the
something like that.
grown-ups get to work? Give me your hand.
You've made a discovery?
Polonia. You, hand, now.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask, my lady.
Damn, smooth.
You're next. Then you. Dottore, you son of a... He's done something to us. Everyone who entered his research center has been implanted with some sort of curse.
I want to see her curse.
Curses!
I don't feel anything unusual at the moment. Does that mean it hasn't activated yet? Is there
This
a
is
way
like
to figure out
the
its purpose
virus
and what
in
might
The
trigger it?
Walking Dead. Everyone was actually infected, but they were not aware of it.
My best guess is Dottore created it using the moon goddess's powers. 1 second, analyzing. Ugh! That friggin' maniac!
Share with the class, Sandrone.
So, what twisted game is he playing this time?
The moment I analyzed the energy composition, some encrypted text appeared in my mind's eye. And when I deciphered it according to the Fatui standard encryption protocol, I got the following message. Feel free to run, or you will perish in nod cry.
You know what? Respect for Dottore. The guy might be evil, but he's not needlessly evil. He left a message, a warning. You can just leave, you know. I'm just gonna go ahead with my project. You guys, I don't really want to kill you. If I kill you, well, too bad. But I don't really want needless death. So I'm just gonna leave you a message telling you to just run. And of course, none of them is gonna respect it, but still.
He's mocking us.
Yep, he loves to toy with people. Only in this case, there might be more to it.
I mean, yeah, he does, but at the same time, I feel like he would do it he will let us run just for the fun of it.
But I didn't detect any murderous intent or malice either in the message or the curse's energy. As if this is him at his least malicious.
Or perhaps all people are cowards in his eyes.
What a despicable person.
If I may. As unhinged as Dottore may be, he has always exercised great patience with the objects of his interest.
I remember a comment he made when we first arrived in Nodcry. He said, "This world is, on the whole, an exceedingly dull place. But at least there are a few intriguing features, such as the gods, or the traveler."
Oh! Nice. Dottore respects us, or at the least is interested in us as some kind of small animal. But still.
Presumably, they interest him because they're unknown quantities.
Agreed. The Traveler is Tevat's fourth descender. All Harbingers are aware of this.
The first one was the Heavenly Principles, the fourth is the Traveler. I forgot the lore about the second and the
Since
third.
Dottore took such pains to capture the Traveler, he is unlikely to kill her right away.
Okay. But we still have to do that rescue operation.
Of course. I also think we need to read between the lines with Dottore's message. If he's encouraging us to run, that means we mustn't leave Nodcry under any circumstances. My guess is, his curse will only trigger if we leave.
Can we do a test? Let's sacrifice Flynn. He's a lantern anyway.
We've discovered multiple energy fields. Albedo is still attempting to analyze their structure. He told me to report back first. Each field is slowly growing, swallowing up more of the surrounding area in the process. Trying to swallow.
His nefarious ambition knows no bounds. If this continues, the whole of
You
Teyvat
guys
will be in
repeated
trouble,
this
not just
like
Nodcry.
dozen of times. Yes, yes, we all got it. Nodcry is in danger, and with it, Teyvat is also in danger thanks to Dottore, but still.
The loss of Columbina
Did we really
could
need
not
to
have
repeat this
come
5
at a
times
worse
to make us
time.
understand?
Do we think she's truly gone for good?
She entered the space beyond the moon gate, knowing what became of Rerir and Thelindis.
I mean, Rerir is
I'm
still
sorry,
alive, you know? Yes, he
fear the odds
survived
aren't
relying on the abyssal power, but still.
Don't be ridiculous. If I know her, she's busy finding a way back as we speak just so she can annoy me. She isn't dead.
Huh. Sandrone actually got this one right.
Whatever has become of her, the fact remains that we are 2 comrades short on the eve of
And
a
we are
decisive
literally your
battle.
carries. You guys are worthless without
We need
us.
to find out the traveler's location.
Agreed. Whatever Dottore's planning, we have to get the local populace somewhere safe. So, as
Didn't
well
the
as a rescue
message say
mission,
to
we
leave
have to organize a
Nodcry
mass
and you do
evacuation at
not
the
want to
same
do
time.
that? Now you are saying you want to organize a mass evacuation? Does
It
not
would be
really make
best if
sense,
someone
right?
could approach leaders of neighboring nations and negotiate emergency asylum for Nodcry's inhabitants. Can anyone handle that?
SNEZHNAYA is one option.
This would be so much easier if the Traveler was here. No! Stop thinking like that, Paimon. Paimon will join you.
I was thinking that we just broke from the cage while off screen.
Either way, that's what the Traveler would do if she was here.
Back here again. That gravitational force that pulled me back.
Is she still losing power or she's fine right now?
When I saw that memory of Moon Prayer Night, I think I influenced reality. Was it just... If only I could have sent the others some kind of warning on Moon Prayer Night. Maybe we could have stopped Dottore. Well, even so...
I skipped by mistake. Does entering a space consume a lot of energy?
Back to emptiness and silence again. I should try and find my way back inside that memory.
It's quite interesting. So she was the one that drew the death card for herself in the past. Which, to be honest, I kind of predicted. That's why I didn't even react. I was thinking of that since I saw that happening. It's just a classic. I can't even access the map.
The entrance from last time isn't showing up. Looks like I need to gather these scattered fragments.
I'm here. I'm too small. Jump! How many of these things are? Do I need... What's the deal with this? How do I get... I can't even use the... Okay, now I understand. I was trying to use the charge attack again on the circle.
It worked. Hopefully I can stay inside for a bit longer this time.
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
What? This doesn't look like Moon Prayer Night.
Extra, extra! Latest issue of the Nasha Express!
It's just a regular day in Nash
I
Town.
don't think I've ever been here. Maybe this space isn't comprised of my memories after all.
Or maybe there are many
There aren't
people
any
in
festive
here.
decorations around. Is this Nasha Town after Moon Prayer Night ended? Did Dotori's plan not affect the town? Or is no one aware of what happened because he used the Three Moons' authority? Let me see if I can influence anyone else.
Okay, let's use... what does this thing guide us? Pumpkins.
So, what do we do next?
Wait, that voice. Paimon?
Oh my, please don't tell me Columbina is gonna be stuck with
The
Paimon.
most
Even
important thing right now is to find that mage.
hologram Paimon.
Lauma the Traveler and Mr. Varga are here too.
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Traveler!
I mean... she should realize we are illusions, right? She has experience on that front.
Huh?
Damn. Repeat.
Columbina?
I made contact.
That's how... Wait, what? Okay. So, when we turned at that time, it was not because the power of feelings or we were connected in some kind of way or whatnot. It was simply because Columbina in the future just touched us.
It's me, Columbina. Huh?
Traveler?
And because of that, Columbina started following the gang, and because of that, she was also able to restore part of her power to return to the moon. We have a paradox, or well, a closed loop in time.
Huh? Huh? Wait a moment. This has happened before. This is what happened when I disappeared. I stood right over there, thinking that no one would
Ooh,
ever
and now she
find me
realized,
again.
so not because she shares some kind of bond with the traveler, but because...
It was only when she called my name that I decided to follow them. But did she turn around because she sensed my
Yeah.
touch just now?
Don't think too much about it.
Possible that from in here,
Oh, okay, she's thinking in a positive way.
if I keep following them, it's that gravity again. Every time I influence reality within that space, this force intervenes and pulls me back. It's as if it's trying to stop me from leaving. I'm getting weaker and weaker. I'll just have to try another approach next. Come on, Columbina.
Is this a contingency plan of Dottore? I feel like if it was, he will not have mentioned about creating a fake moon because he's missing the third moon and all that.
Suddenly, it feels strange.
Look at you, standing so still in total silence. I almost didn't recognize you. Hello there, traveler.
Ooh, the 3 moons. You can see the marrows inside.
He seems to be in a good mood. Wait, what's that behind him?
Ah, so you noticed. This is the completed trilune. 2 primordial moon marrows and 1 artificial specimen. You are wary of it. Good. Maintain that reverence. You performed well in that recent battle. Brave and reckless as always. Courage is the sign of a true hero. And impulsiveness is the hallmark of those who strive to advance.
3 moon marrows. Does that mean the artificial one is now complete?
Damn, this guy is so freaking fast.
Well spotted. What do you think? For a replica I built myself, I dare say it looks the part.
Dottore, are you planting illusions in my mind?
I have no interest in fooling your eyes. On the contrary, I hope to show you the true essence of all that you see before you. Is this not a beautiful city? People live in peace and find joy in their work. The streets are safe. People can even leave their doors unlocked at night. You might say it is the Elysium everyone dreams of.
Elysium.
All available data indicates your values and worldview conform with the mainstream. This kind of society should be quite
False beauty is deceitful.
Yeah, that's always. Just ask Sunday for the TLDR.
I wonder, is it your moral standards that are too high? Or your expectations of reality? Answer me this. If someone existed in a sweet dream from the moment they were born, a dream in which they never once felt pain, which do you think they would consider superior? The dream or the reality?
That's pure sophistry. It has nothing to do with your actions.
As I suspected. You have yet to understand all of this for what it really is.
What do you want from me?
You sound impatient. Do you think the only reason I'm keeping you is because I want something from you?
If it's not, then why haven't you killed me yet? No one can stop you if you're as powerful as a god.
I'm delighted you recognize that fact. I believe we last squared off in Sumeru. Ah, the memories. How time flies. You and I have both grown.
Did we? I believe we both are looking exactly the same
I'm
as
not surprised
at that time.
Arlecchino and Sandrone worked with you. You've always a way of slowly but surely ingratiating yourself with all levels of society. People laud you as a hero, but I suspect there's more to it than that. Oh, but to be clear, I don't say that to flatter you.
Do you always give your opponent an appraisal before you deal the final blow?
Call it a long-time habit. I'm a researcher, and one of my duties is to give an objective assessment of my subjects. But you misunderstand. We are not opponents. Not at this moment.
Well, I need. He needs to power up. Huh?
I just want to talk. Think back to Tartaglia, Arlecchino, Capitano, Columbina, and now even Sandrone.
Yeah, when you think about it, we are friends with like half of the Harbingers. What exactly happened?
You've worked with each of them in the past. I believe you can work with me as well.
What makes you so sure?
Well, why not? Should the good associate only with the good and the bad befriend only the bad? I like to think we could have a more mature relationship than that. Surely you don't think all your relationships are grounded in friendship or shared ideals? People come together because it
makes a
benefits them
point.
to do so. If you think of the people you admire, you must surely admit that they have provided some benefit to you.
I mean, that's true, but here is the question. What benefit is in it for me if I was to ally with you?
Morality, ambition, dreams. People have plenty of words to embellish the nature of their relationships. But once you break free from those ethical frameworks, you will see that the only thing connecting
he just
the
likes
two of
Aura
you
farming. He
is
inverted the
mutual
gravity.
benefit. And that is what I'd like to talk to you about.
We're finally getting into it. He's probably been planning to kidnap me for a long time now. But for what exactly? He has the authority of all three moons. I won't be able to gain the upper hand in a fight. Best if I pretend that I'm willing to negotiate for now. You say you're a god, but you also speak of mutual benefit. What could a god want that the three moons cannot provide?
Excellent question. But before
Yeah,
I
actually
answer,
a very
I would
good
ask you
question.
the same thing. Gaining Columbina's allegiance was a rare and extraordinary feat. But the Moon Marrows are now in my hands, and I have the edge over her. For this artificial moon is not being rejected by Tevat. Her identity and lineage may have been a thing of glory in the old world, but they were also shackles that prevented her from ever integrating into
Interesting,
Tevat.
but just like all artificial things, is probably a bit
You may
weaker
view me
than the
as
real
thief.
deal.
So what is it that the three moons cannot grant you?
I don't make deals with lying.
That's quite an accusation. Are you expecting me to get angry with you? Well, this is one in the past, my less mature self might have been, but things are different now. Just as the rich do not quibble with the poor, I no longer find... Human
So
relationships end
he's
with
just now
conflicts of
too
emotions
superior
and
to even
interests.
care about them.
But relations between humans and gods are different. And ours is even more unique. I have ascended to the highest heights and laid claim to unprecedented horizons. And you were no ordinary person to begin with.
Damn, it's like him
Allow me
saying,
to show
see.
you the world, Descender.
That looks like a jellyfish in the background.
To stand, walk, jump, sit, and lie down. These are the most common of behaviors. Have you ever wondered why we were born following such laws? Who stipulated that we could not fly instead of walk?
I'm gonna guess the heavenly principles.
Someone of your talent and experience must surely know of the four great rulers who serve the heavenly principles. They govern life, death, time, and space.
Ronova. Time was who was again? Rhine-Dottir. No, Rhine-Dottir is life now, and Asmodai is space. I forgot time.
One wounded by a blade will die from blood loss or infection, and one who falls into a lake will drown in agony. The elderly wallow in solitude, and the solitary age faster. Eventually new life is born, only to embark on the same path of suffering. These 4 divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it. But they themselves transcend its boundaries.
Is he trying to pull a Rhine daughter and take over one of the shades?
All who live yearn for equality, but unless the gods prostrate themselves and profess that they are mere servants of the living, equality can never exist. Who makes the rules we must live by? Who has the right to restrict us? The limits of the body can be rejected.
Flame! Ah! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Sa! Yeah! Yeah! Scorch and burn! Sa! Ah! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Ah! Ha!
I am using more this ability than the kit of the Pyro Traveler.
Feel to be among those with absolute power. You cannot conceive the extent to which your flesh hinders your mind and spirit. Only by discarding our useless, primitive eyes can we perceive a new world. How narrow-minded we all were in the past. Why should the final answer of the world not be the power that predates those of life, death, time, and space?
Damn!
The power of the Triloon.
They actually wait. They censored us. Look at that.
Through it,
They freaking censored it.
new experimental possibilities. Nature suppressed, authority exiled, souls controlled.
Genshin, you have the means to add flight in the game. Why is it only for this freaking
I
small
heard recently that
part
a
of the
group
story
critics
quest?
reviewed countless stories and drew an interesting conclusion. They found that it is more often than not the villains who strive
that's true.
tirelessly to push the boundaries of progress. In fact, long before this, someone voiced a similar idea in an academia editorial. Fanatics are trampled down for their transgressions, and those who...
What did he say? I mean, another main villain lead is the Grand Architect, and that guy seems to enjoy himself.
But all sacrifices made during my experiments have been worthwhile, as you can now see. I can offer you something new, something unique, precisely because I am a villain. Think about it. We are eternally bound through mutual interest. Can you truly say you would never turn to malice if it could give you the life you dream of?
I mean, this is a fantasy world, right? In the real world, the answer to this will probably be yes. But
After all,
here
what
we have the
value
main
do
character.
perfection and
This is what
purity
Dr.
really
Toritos
have?
doesn't get.
They are fragile and feeble things. I say, better to be governed by a flawed humanity than a gnosis. The true seeker of knowledge is the villain who undergoes countless... I'm sure many people have told you that you're different.
Because I'm a descender?
Exactly. Very clever.
But what has that got to do with you?
I do not conceal my wicked deeds, my selfish
Can you ban
desires,
this guy?
or my greed. A true researcher must act as I do if they are to understand and speak of the truth.
I like this guy. He's not hypocritical at all. He knows what he does is completely selfish and bad and wicked by any means. But he's like, yeah, I know, and I'm willing to pay the price for it, at least as far as morality goes.
And yet, a knowledge seeker like myself will inevitably grow tired of studying Teyvat
I knew it.
beyond a
He wants to travel to different planets.
You have traveled to all corners of the world and met many people. Along the way, there have been moments when you were misunderstood or even became a wanted criminal. And all the while, you have spent your days doing some of the most mundane jobs in the world. You fight and toil, claim minuscule rewards from my friend Pantalone, and you fight some
I mean,
more,
that's true. People
winning
are still
some
complaining
battles and
about the
losing
amount of
others
Primo
as your
Gems.
search
What?
goes on. And this cycle continues, with no end in sight.
What fight did we lose? Huh? Losing others as your search. Huh? Did we ever lose a fight? Also, if you are already aware that the rewards are minuscule, how about use this like an in-lore reason to buff the daily rewards, huh? Huh? Anyone on
Surely
board?
you must sometimes grow weary of being stuck in this same loop day after day.
We're completely different. I embrace everything that life throws at me. I am engaged in every step of my journey.
How does that make us different? I too embrace what life brings, researching everything that interests me. Think of all the novel things I've managed to create. Like the artificial moon marrow. Don't you see? As unique a specimen as she was, even Columbina is not irreplaceable.
Take that back. She's gone because of your actions.
I didn't say that to anger you. Though admittedly, I don't see what there is to be angry about. Anything Columbina could do for you, I can do better.
No, you can't, Dottore. There are things that only Columbina can. Actually, with this guy's madness, I think the gender is just a concept for him. I'm pretty sure there is some kind of gender-bent Dottore among his splices.
I know what your ultimate goal is. You wish to walk the path your brother walked and seek answers from him at the end of that journey, don't you?
Someone like you could never understand what it feels like to care about another person the way I care about him.
Perhaps not. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I could find your brother right now, bring him before you, and make him give you the answers you seek.
Don't be so presumptuous. You'll never begin to understand the situation between us.
Oh, no. This is no presumption. I'm only offering what I know is possible with the power
This
of the
looks like a
Triluminal.
freaking philosophical debate, and Dottore is freaking Socrates.
But it seems like you would sooner continue with your journey through this world. Why? Do you truly desire this journey? Think of all the time and energy you have. Yes, you have made many friends. But do they ever spare a thought for the void in your heart and what it yearns for? What you want is not friends. It is family. But do they know this?
I mean, I'm sure that they are pretty aware of
I,
it,
on the other
to
hand,
some extent.
am far more considerate. Join my experiment, and in return, I will bring your meaningless journey and all its
You should have made this offer while we were in Mondstadt. We already traveled through 6 of the 7 nations. We can wait 1 more month.
This is a malicious attempt to manipulate me. Of course, he's right about my predicament. How can I deny it? I have faced ungrateful strangers, never-ending troubles, an endless quest for answers. I want to see him. After everything I've been through, words can't describe how much I miss him, how much I want to be reunited with him.
But I cannot do that if it means sacrificing Columbina and the friends that I already made along the way, so...
You are right now. Do you miss me too?
He looks chill. Damn.
All right, everyone. Our next mission is clear.
The residents of Nodcry are quite dispersed. The two most populated areas are the Southern Isles and Pyramida. Miss Lauma, I will leave Hisi Island and Nasha Town in your hands.
Agreed. We will reach out to Natlan and SNEZHNAYA. And as for those dwelling south of that line, I will ask the Voynich Guild to help persuade them to leave. Then I, Mr. Varka, and the Frostmoon Scions will escort them to Natlan.
Are they evacuating the entire city to Natlan?
The Voynich Guild has dealings with the Curatorium of Secrets. I will send them a letter vouching for your credibility. Yehoda, you should help Lauma.
My wish has come true.
I guess we are just gonna destroy that. We are gonna destroy Nasha Town if they already evacuated it. I'm not gonna say no.
Good for you if all this only takes a day. Of course, if it takes any longer, I'll be charging a fee.
Boss, wait. Don't I get a say in this?
Slaves have no voting rights, Yehoda.
Something to add, Yehoda?
Well, no one's more important to me than you, boss. And remember how Lauma healed your eyes after that big battle?
Are you completely incapable of acting in your own self-interest? Or do you simply devalue your own labor?
You never look so done with this. How she's like, I wanted to get myself an apprentice in the art of intelligence gathering and business. How the heck did I get myself a saint? I imagine if Dory was Nefer's apprentice, things would have went crazy.
Are you sure you don't want to come with us?
Who will see to our other work if we're all busy evacuating residents? Sandrone insists that Columbina is still alive, and we have a traveler to rescue.
But boss...
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my tasks are complete.
What makes you think I'd need you to do that?
I'll need it. And considering the way you...
That's quite enough.
I bet we're in for an uphill battle here. But we can help out too. Nefer and I are gonna help Nasha Town's residents carry their stuff.
Loading schedule. Store essential local research data and technology samples, then escort the people to Natlan. Understood. I will execute this to the best of my abilities.
Great stuff. Thank you, ladies.
I've contacted the Lightkeepers. A colleague of mine will join us shortly.
Iluga.
I will persuade them to conduct a thorough search of the region to ensure that no civilians get left behind.
As for me, I guess I'll be making an early return to Sumeru. I think it's important that someone informs the Dendro Archon of what's going on in Nodcry.
Roger that. Someone should inform Mondstadt, too. Mr. Duran, can I trust you to handle that? As an added incentive, get there fast enough and I'll see about...
Really? Ha! Mission accepted!
I intend to stay behind and help Miss Sandrone with her research.
She recognizes your expertise, then. I wish you a fruitful collaboration.
Thank you. In truth, I was surprised to hear her express an interest in subject matter outside of machines.
I believe she has been investigating some Fontanian technology recently. She made a point of bringing the relevant materials with her when she left the Experimental Design Bureau.
They really are involving everyone.
I should mention that we have one other friend who isn't present. He hasn't made his position in all of this clear. But if we know anything about him, he's likely investigating on his own.
Paimon's been very quiet today. But I know how close she and the Traveler are with the Natlanese. She should come with us to the border.
Okay. Paimon will do her...
Make sure to heed Sandrone's warning. Many of us have been cursed by Dottore. As such, under no circumstances should anyone cross national borders.
Curse all of us, and with such a
Nodcry.
precise curse, it's like planting a ticking time bomb.
Personally, I have faith in Columbina. Things look grim, sure, but who knows how it'll play out. Same goes for rescuing the Traveler. Both of them are important allies and friends. We'll be counting on you to gather intel on them, Miss Nefer.
Oh, wonderful. You're all
Nicole.
here.
That voice again. Nicole? Whoa, that was loud. And it came out of nowhere.
Sorry, this is the only way I can speak to you all right now. We're still facing quite a catastrophe here at the world's borders. Alice has roped in every Hexencircle member she can get a hold of. Except for me. She told me I had to come and help you all out as a matter of urgency. I quote, "You love talking, don't you? Well, now it's finally your time to shine. Take these. Make sure the whole party gets one each. You'll be in charge of making sure everyone stays connected."
Huh? Is this a dodo communication device?
Scanning. Unknown device.
Destroy,
Analyzing.
exterminate. Cute.
Unknown device. Conclusion. Cute. Affirmative. It is cute and good. I believe that I quite like it.
This is no ordinary dodo communication device. It's my very own special modified version, specifically... Ah, sorry. I almost went off on another tangent there. Anyway, help yourselves. It will allow us to communicate over long distances within Nodcry.
Alice invented the
worrying
phone.
about shuttling messages back and forth.
What astounding technology.
Yes, exactly. Right on cue, Albedo. Ah, I'd love to brag to you all about how it all works. But no, next time. Anyway, I'll be right with you all, serving as a communication hub. That's all from me. Head off as soon as you're ready.
Damn, we're all over the place. Load, Demio. Yes, we finally are meeting this guy. Ilua. I'm still working on building him. I'm still hoping for a 5-star that replaces him on the
perfect timing.
Geo team, but it looks like that's not the case.
You are most considerate, Master Ilua. But in fact, I know you have been sitting here for quite some time.
If you saw me, why didn't you say something?
I was curious to see how long you could sit still for. Also, shouldn't you have managed to sense me approaching?
That would be a first. You always seem to appear out of thin air without making a peep. Also, how many times do I have to tell you not to address me as master?
I beg to differ. Why should a young man so well-versed in social
Is he from a rich
graces as
family or
yourself
what's with
not
the
be
master
worthy
bit?
of that title?
Please, Lord Flint's... Sir Flint's. I'm begging you.
And he's a
don't flatter
lord?
me into complacency like you do with everyone else.
Is this like some kind of etiquette of the light keepers?
You understand me better than most.
I think they don't understand why you do it. You just love puffing people up till they're a big, happy ball of hot air that...
In all sincerity, I can only hope that they bring good tidings when they come back down to Earth.
Is the situation that bad?
We just held a strategy meeting.
In short, we need everyone gone from Pyramida. We also need a team of Lightkeepers to scour the more remote regions of Nodcry for civil...
I only hope we have enough personnel.
We do. Old Man Nikita will definitely help. And we can recall anyone out on patrol to focus on this instead.
I mean, what's the status of the wild hunt now that Rerir is who knows where?
Good. I'm sure you and the others will make short work of this. Now, don't forget, once you've completed this task, make sure you and the rest of the team evacuate to either SNEZHNAYA or Natlan as well.
Flint's?
If you've got something to say, Master Ilua, why not guess what I'm thinking right now?
You mentioned that you have... how...
I doubt it will be...
I know you're a Lightkeeper. However bad things have gotten in the past, Nodcry has never faced a mass evacuation before. But from the sounds of it, you don't intend to come with us. I don't mean to pry, and it's probably none of my business.
But whatever it is you're intending, you don't have to go through with it, you know.
Nah, Leroy, all the way.
I've been afflicted with some sort of curse, and I'm told it may well trigger if I set foot outside.
Bro,
of
you could have just said, I need to do it for Nordcry. I will die as a hero.
I have to act. What? No. Why? Why would anyone want to curse you? There are plenty of people out there willing to trample over others in pursuit of their own goals. Frankly, Sir Flint, I am furious. You're making light of what is an incredibly serious situation. And what? I told you, I'm furious about this. Nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid. Things happen, and we just have to deal with them.
I mean, yeah, what is Flint supposed to do? He did not want it either.
Hey, you mean you're completely unmoved by my anger?
I mean,
I'm devastated.
This is where Genshin falls short. The expressions of the character, like I can't take him serious when he gets angry and has that
Then
face.
allow me to express my sincerest regret. Come by the lighthouse sometime. We'll catch ourselves a few fish, have a little barbecue, play some cards, and bask in the sun. Maybe I need to spell this out. Lean in a little, Flint. Oh my.
Is he gonna trick him and then punch him or
Word
something?
is that you were caught up in a real horror show recently. People were amazed that you returned safe and sound. I've returned safe and sound from plenty of crises. When you say people, do you mean other people? Or do you just mean you? Fine. I'll be frank. You're not
Hi
human,
Krisuna, welcome
are
to
you?
the stream. Just doing a bit of the story quest for Nordcry. I'm trying to catch up to the latest version in Genshin. Probably we're not going to be able to do it for the next patch that's going to be released in around 17 hours, something along that line. However, we should be able to finish Act 7, and it's just going to remain the Act 8, and I can just binge do it while well,
Heavens.
binge doing both
Now
Act 8
that's a
and the
horrifying
new
thought.
quest.
You know what? Forget it. We'll revisit this one.
Is it such a big thing that Finn is not human?
A sound plan. Albeit a little ominous sounding. Just promise me you'll come back in one piece. Alright?
Yeah, I play Wuthering Waves too. Like, right now, I'm just waiting for Denia's release. 2 more days until then. Not much to do otherwise.
For you,
at the
Master
moment.
Ilua. How could I refuse? Also, please pass my regards on to our colleagues. Tell them, thank you all for your assistance.
It's like all of them are giving their farewells. No, I'm not from Philippines.
I have to keep searching for a path toward reality.
Nice, we got all of them.
I should do it. The last 2 times I tried to
I
influence
do like the
reality in this
design
space, it consumed a lot
of the
I'll try
mirror.
and be more careful this time. I need to leave key clues behind using less power. I hope everyone still remembers what I said on Moon Prayer Night.
Oh, she's gonna leave them an invisible message with she's gonna use moonlight in order to write a secret message. Thank you for the follow, Krisuna. Thanks a lot.
Nothing here either.
I'm wondering though what message she could
Flint?
possibly leave them.
Ah, Miss Nefer.
What are you doing here?
I just spoke with Itlua about arrangements for the search and came for a walk nearby. As for you, why would... Huh. It appears we think along similar lines. And neither of us likes to accept things at face value.
As well as figuring out how to gather intel on the Traveler. Also, we'll need to bring a lot of force to bear against Ettore, even if we're only looking to rescue the Traveler. You don't think Columbina perished either, do you?
I'm merely considering the possibility that she survived, just as you are. How much can we really know about a deity like her anyway?
Do you remember what she said on Moon Prayer Night? About using moonlight to
Damn,
send
these guys are
messages to
smart.
us?
Of course. I think that's why we're both here.
Where have you checked so far?
I've been focusing on the outdoors. Anywhere the moonlight shines.
I checked the Curatorium of Secrets, and a few rooms where I thought I might find some leads. But no luck here. The only places I haven't looked yet are the rooms in the flagship. But process of elimination isn't the only thing that brought me here.
Oh, really?
After all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up even once.
Wait. Oh my god. They really...
Am I imagining things?
They set this one up before. This was the setup for Columbina being invisible and interfering with the past.
Oh no. I knocked over a vase as soon as I came in. It must have been caused by a Kuvaki fluctuation when I entered the space. Although, it seems like I'm not about to be pulled away this time. It looks like as long as I'm careful with my actions, it doesn't count as influencing reality.
It reminds me of that scene from Harry Potter, you know, where Harry and Hermione just turn back time using that device.
Anyway,
that should never be left in the hands of
Traveler mentioned
what,
that's where she was
14-year-olds? 13-year-olds? What were the other time?
I only went into the lobby last time, so I've never actually been here before. If nothing else, I can now be sure that it is not simply memory. She mentioned where her room was. I think it's this one.
Okay, but what is the connection of the moon with the time, right?
The door is closed, but if...
Did she... Columbina went straight to our room. Too bad that we got kidnapped by Dottore.
I'm in. She and Paimon aren't here at the moment. I hope
Don't go
she's okay.
sniffing around.
I wonder what happened to her after that battle with Dottore. Best not to dwell on that for now. Please, Traveler. I really hope you find this.
About that, we are kind of caught in something at the moment.
Huh. Just a cat.
Nothing else here strikes me as noteworthy.
That's why she was not sent back, because her influence was attributed to the cat. So her changing the past was
Didn't
kind
you
of
stay here
being
for a couple of nights once?
Before Rarir showed himself, yes.
Did you notice anything unusual during your stay?
I remember thinking how much noisier the flagship is at night compared to the graveyard. Other than that,
This is where they've been staying, yes? Over here?
That's right.
I wouldn't usually condone breaking and entering.
Bro, is everyone
we
just
can
gonna
make it up
break
to
in
them
our
later.
room? There was Varka, it's, I mean, Columbina is welcome anytime, but now it's Nefer and Flynn.
Focus now. I have to write a message on the wall using Kuvaki. Simply open your windows on nights when the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the words I have written. Here goes.
What is she writing? I don't speak Teyvat. What does this represent?
There's a noise outside the door. Please, you have to see these words.
So the time is also different. For Columbina, it's full-on daytime now. For Nefer and Flynn, it's night.
Well, do you sense anything?
Unfortunately, no.
And this place was our last chance.
Not necessarily. We've only looked in Nasha Town so far. Miss Columbina said she would leave messages at her friends' dwellings. It's still worth checking where Miss Lauma lives and where I live.
Let's try and make some time to look into those then. Wait.
Oh, Paimon might have overeaten slightly. What's that look for? This is a victory feast. It's normal to eat a little more than
the Traveler in Paimon, but why are they talking about a victory feast?
Huh. You worried Paimon sick while you were out there fighting Rerir. So this is your chance to make it up to her.
Wait. So this is the night after the battle against Rerir. How did I end up here? Wait. Time.
Wait, what? That's quite a long time ago now. Was it? I feel like we just fought Rerir a few days ago.
That's it. Every time I've entered reality within this space, it's been at an earlier point in time. Every one of those points has been before I fell into the moon's reflection, and everything I've done to affect reality really did happen in the past. Does this mean that within the moon's reflection...
Not long till Moon Prayer Night now. It's gonna be even livelier than tonight. Although, it's gonna be sad saying goodbye to the damselette. She seems like a really nice person.
Paimon. No, I can't. Even if I make contact, they probably won't understand what's going on. And in any case, instead, I have to wait. Even I hadn't thought of doing that before Moon Prayer Night. They'd never conceive of that possibility. Is there truly no other way?
I mean, to be honest, it's something that can happen just naturally, right? The only condition is to just leave your door, your windows open at night. I feel like many people do that, you know? So...
Don't lose heart. We'll find a way somehow.
Huh?
Oh, you say that, but the Frost Moon is beyond the fall sky. If we wanted to go visit her, how would we make it through to the other side?
We might not have all the answers now, but I'm sure we'll find a way one day.
Huh. Yes, someone's...
The present. The future. That's right. There are still things I can do.
What's your plan?
Flint's, when you were staying next door, did you ever open the window?
No. The rooms here are dark and damp. And there's such...
The moonlight.
Ah, I think I see where you're going. One moment. I'll see if the owner is available.
Don't bother. Time is of the essence.
Time. Even if no one sees what I've written at this moment, maybe someone will remember what I said after Moon Prayer Night.
Is she eating?
I need to write down as much information as I can.
This is so... Bro, what's with these games? I just realized Wuthering Waves also had some kind of time loop thingy with aemeath and the rover in lynae, and now you have another time loop in Node Cry, where the time is just completely mangled. The past, the present, and the future are happening all at the freaking same time. I'm too tired for this, even though it's making for some great stories, I must say.
You should probably hit the hay then. You've had a really tough couple of days for you.
You helped defeat Rerir, helped me reclaim my name, and you helped the others organize Moon Prayer Night.
There is more space on that bed, Columbina, you know.
Wherever you are right now, I'm sure you're still fighting against the injustice.
Oh, yes, yes, injustice.
This is all I can leave for them.
Damn, there is so much food there.
How I wish I could stay here, but it's time for me to go. I hope to see you
Is
again
it really?
in the next time, and if the opportunity presents itself.
I will surely return to your side.
Huh.
She wrote so freaking much, but I still don't understand. Now did she even mention that she's trapped and she travels through past, or she just left here like some farewell words technically to the traveler?
Columbina.
Not only that, but she's left us an entire wall's worth of clues. She even wrote down what would happen on Moon Prayer Night. It's just a shame we found it too late.
I am here. Time in this place flows backwards. I am constantly moving forward.
It sounds like she's found a way to influence the past using Kuvaki, but her future is our past.
So, these words have been here ever since we defeated the Reir of Solnari. We just never discovered them.
Imagine if... I don't... How is that even possible? Flynn just mentioned that he did not ever bother to open the window to let some air in, but bro, come on. That's the equivalent of having the solution to word peace on your wall, and you just discover it after it's too late, right? They could have just avoided the entire Moon Prayer Night, but that would have created a paradox, so I guess it all makes sense.
Which came
at the end of the
first,
day.
the chicken or the egg? Do you ever mull over questions like that?
Yes, and the answer is neither. My soup came first, where I put in there a chicken and an egg.
Only when I'm in a good mood and at leisure.
Well, I know everything that has happened already belongs to the realm of fact. As a business person, and especially an intel broker, what I do is extrapolate from those facts to try and read the future.
An admirable philosophy.
It's a means of survival. Let's go. We have a wall's worth of clues to share with the others.
Her writing is so beautiful. Who taught her how to write, by the way? Did she just knew since she was born? Is this some god type thing? Sandrone and Albedo. Now that's a team. She does not look happy.
It appears that the doctor's energy signature has changed to something similar to Kuvaki, but not like the Kuvaki we're used to. Nodcry's Kuvaki devices will only have a limited effect on it. I can see why you've chosen to place your hopes in alchemy instead. Also, I must say these books are rather profound.
My subordinates just shipped them in from Fontaine. Some of them are from the Narcissenkreuz Ordo. Some are incident reports from Petrichor, and then there's a few test reports for these junk machines. Additionally, after some further scanning, I've discovered something extremely annoying.
What's that?
Tevat's skies contain multiple moons. A long time ago, when I did my first scan, I detected 3, just as the legends say. But when I checked again just now, I detected 4 moons.
Is that, I mean, I guess it includes now Dottore's artificial moon.
So there's one extra?
Yeah. Originally, I thought that if I could still find 3 moons, that would at least mean Columbina's still alive. But then it occurred to me that apart from the frost moon, Tevat's moons are just husks. And husks surely shouldn't show up in the scan, since they're not alive. It's weird, isn't it? If we can't even distinguish between a dead and a living moon, how are we supposed to know whether a moon goddess is still alive?
I mean, how exactly do you scan the moons? At the end of the day, they're just rocks, right? What's the difference between them being dead or alive? Like, come on.
Or does this mean that the moon marrows are equivalent to the moons themselves?
It's certainly possible. In which case, the 4th moon you
Yes,
detected
this is what
may be
I'm saying.
Dottore's artificial creation.
So he wasn't bluffing. He really built his own moon marrow. Ugh, I'm so mad right now.
Is he jealous?
It's easy to get overwhelmed when you have too much on your plate. Maybe you need to relax.
Nothing can calm me down at a time like this. I need more time, and I need progress.
Dodo, okay.
It's Mr. Flynn's.
I really hate that ringing tone. Ugh. First the 4 orthants of the Narcissenkreuz, then moon marrows. Now what?
Oh, sorry if we're disturbing you.
What do you want?
Are you still at the Curatorium of Secrets?
Yeah. Look, everyone else is still out, so there's no hurry.
Even though we have crucial intel to share?
Fine.
Do you intend to share it via the Dodo communication device?
Ordinarily, I would, but this is a unique situation. I think it's best that we discuss it in person.
I mean, are they afraid that Dottore might break through the system of the communicator and listen on them? I feel like he will not even be bothered. Now he has the god complex.
So
It's too
what's the
important to
situation?
deal with these people.
The rest of the team is still out working on their missions and evacuations.
Sandrone, you were right. Columbina is most likely
Was there
still
any
alive.
doubt?
That's the best news we've received in a while. By a long way.
Random locations. Appearing in reverse order? Are you serious? So not dying isn't enough for the moon goddess, huh? She has to show off too. Anyway, does this mean we can deduce her condition from the moon marrows?
Miss Androne, there's nothing wrong with simply admitting that you're happy to hear the good news.
I'm not. And she's the least of our problems. We're facing a
Albedo
huge
calling her
crisis.
BS.
If she can't control the flow of time in there, she's just gonna keep moving backwards.
Let's say life begins with a drop of water. When did time begin? The moment this planet came into being? No, that's not right. Her final destination would be the moment at which the space she is in was created.
But it doesn't seem like we can influence that space from the outside world. So how can we help her? Also, if she's alive, Rerir and Thalindis might be too. But as far as we know, neither of them have come back out.
I mean, look,
That space may not have an exit at
if
all.
Thalindis was still alive there, wouldn't she have lost her mind just staying in an empty space for hundreds of years?
I'm afraid I must concur with Miss Nefer in this.
Can't exactly argue with that. Let's leave it there for now. I've taken notes on everything you said.
Will it help with your research?
I doubt it's gonna help with breaking Dotori's energy fields. But who knows when it might come in handy. All right, I need to get back to my research.
Sure, I'll... Paimon, are you there? Oh, right. She went with Varka to Natlan, didn't she? Good thing we've moved her and the
She
traveler's
ditched
luggage
us.
in here.
As soon as we were gone, Paimon up and ran back to another nation. Damn, she called.
Speaking of the traveler,
Paimon here. Not in at the moment, but if anyone needs to borrow her stuff or the travelers, go ahead and help yourself.
How dare this flying emergency food give permission in my name?
Traveler, if you get back before Paimon, make sure to get some rest. Paimon misses you a lot, but...
well, since you offered, Paimon,
I knew it.
Do.
Damn, Paimon.
This is the traveler and Paimon's luggage. All the items they use.
Now people are just gonna go through our stuff.
It's well organized. I wonder which of them is responsible for that. What do we have here?
Oh, this is the one from the Moon Prayer Festival,
the
right?
Captured a special moment that can only occur between people who are close to one another. You can really sense how the photographer feels about their subject. I wonder why this picture was placed outside. Is it because Paimon recently looked at it? This must belong
Our
to the
achievement
traveler.
book.
Perfect. Hang in there.
How big is this quest though? Tracing footsteps of the past. Let me check. Okay, so from what I see, this is the third part of Act 7. So we are almost finished with Act 7. Nice. Okay, let's finish Act 7 now. And then I'm just gonna need to take a break because I'm so freaking tired.
And bring me all relevant books.
Oh, this is Elaine. Bro, this is too much lore for me to... He repeats a lot. Elaine's... he talks a lot about Elaine's sister, bro. Back off. Holy lord.
Let's see. This one is... I believe that the correct term for this is Fortuna. This was an ancient Romorian technology, A wisdom unparalleled. I never imagined that Remorian ideas would be so similar to the diagram I have named, the world formula. Human civilization should gradually shed possibilities as it continues to explore.
Oh my god, they are crazy.
The end of
Is this some kind of
humankind may
cultist?
well be upon us, right? The sparks of civilization shall run out, unless we consider introducing variables from outside the system.
You know the funny thing is, this guy is pretty much talking about the anti-life equation. The equation that just solves all all the possibilities in a human life, giving them just a glimpse of the set in stone future, you know, from DC Comics.
Variables. Surely that can only mean one thing.
Descenders. They are using descenders. They are using descenders to add like the foreign influence in order to just not turn humanity in some kind of machines working on a program. That's how, because of the fate, right? The fate pretty much is set in stone for regular humans, but the existence of descenders makes it not be fully irreversible.
Descenders? Dottore likely captured the traveler because of her descender status. But the Three Moons' authority comes from the world itself. Why would Dottore
what is the
need
connection of
anything
this
beyond
entire
that?
thing with Dottore?
Where does this variable factor in? The world formula calculates the fate of an entire world.
Is he trying to hide himself from fate?
Introducing a variable would therefore give us... Polonia, search keyword pathway and bring me all relevant books.
Marachus, hunters. Can I check the other books too? I feel like there is a ton of lore in here. This is information about the artifacts. The Golden Troop artifact, the Marachos, hunters, and what's this? This is again the story of Renee and Alain. She has a ton of Alain lore.
Otonki Sermon Dictation. Explications on the Chemical Marriage. These titles are pretty esoteric. Observe and compute the pathway displayed in the guidance diagram. Deconstructing and reversing its effects could generate potential ideas. So, it's one of Renee's draft lectures. Deconstructing the pathway. I suppose that could lead to a breakthrough. This is so long. This guy sure loves showing off his knowledge.
I feel like he will be on the same wavelength with
Polonia.
Marionette.
Search keyword tree model and bring me all relevant books.
It must be this table now. Guillotine in his later Alain guillotine. There is so much. Genshin has so much freaking hidden lore. I will actually take the time to read it offline. Right now I'm trying to skim through them just to have them recorded. Because again, I am tired and I don't really have much time left. I don't even know if we are gonna be able to... Agent Gina.
Most of the experimental devices proposed by the Lilia Crucis Ordo are built based on the simple and basic logical structure of a tree model. Lilia Crucis. Guess they were trying to cover up the name of the Narcissenkreuz Ordo? When Duke St. Germanus departed, he said, "It seems that there's no going back. In all other things, he is but ordinary." Excuse me? I'm sorry. That's just ridiculous. What kind of book is this? Great Detective Herlock, the Alchemist and the Clockwork Saint? Isn't this a novel? Come on. Still, the author swears that they knew Renee well. Whatever. I guess it's not beyond the realms of possibility that Renee would say nonsense like that on occasion. Memory, wishes, souls, and persona. Frankly, this sounds more like occultism, but if Albedo vouches for it, I suppose there must be some alchemical basis to these techniques. The way Alain Guillotin saw it, the world was comprised of machines. The universe needed machines.
Wait,
and
is she
thus
talking
his
about herself?
technologies were created. That's why I was born. Renee, his full name was Renee de Petrichor, if I recall correctly. Sounds like he and the town must be intricately connected. That place was also the source of most of our information regarding Remurian civilization. Seems like some of his projects were based on their technology. The cutting of souls and storing them in vessels. These seemingly unrelated techniques underpinned Renee's research. The chemical marriage model? Alain would have scoffed at that. He never would have let those theories or parameters anywhere near his mathematical formulas. What was Alain's view on Renee? I know he mentioned the name, albeit very rarely. Oh, now I remember. Alain's old notes are here too. They mentioned Renee once. Renee seemed most out of sorts when he spoke to me. A lack of sweet foods has dulled his mind, I should think. Either way, his words are not to be believed. Yep, that sounds like Alain. My subordinates actually did a half-decent job digging out all these...
I wanted to check for some if there was anything more that I missed, but no, he was just talking about how Alain was thinking that Renee was not thinking
I never
clear.
knew he got his hands on Renee's records that early. He may have kept them, but he never even attempted to use them. Come to think of it, Renee's world formula was filled with calculations of constants. That shows he believed that the fate of the world to be predetermined.
I mean, it is. Didn't all the astrologists like Mona and Barbelot say that?
As for Alain, it's been too long. I forget what he said. What would he have said? A guy like him, fervent believer in machines, but not headstrong enough. The world can be changed. It is worth persevering. Yes, that's how he used to think at least. He created that procedure to save this world. Yet the scale of the world's fate proved too enormous. The result was beyond his ability to calculate. He died having never seen the outcome. And there I was, left behind in the ashes of his dreams. Did you really never take a close look at Renee's research? Or did you read it, but deem his philosophy incompatible with your model? The very thought of trying to incorporate his ideas probably made you feel sick to the stomach. Well, don't worry, because there's a whole new category of lunatic in town. Next to Dottore, every other madman.
I mean, is Dottore a lunatic? Like he tries to control the power of the moons to ascend to godhood. Sneezing. Is that really that crazy? Like that insane to just get as much power as possible to become a god? The Wanderer did it too.
Should have asked him instead. He's the one pining for things you'd sooner die than witness. Even the tiniest variable can make big waves in the present. Now then, allow me first, establish and verify the existence of the Great Circle. Absolute nihil on one end, absolute reality on the other. Then, the construction. Variables. The sparks of civilization shall run out unless we consider introducing variables from outside the system. Traverse the world, space-time, and civilization.
How exactly is she calculating all this?
From the records to determine which variables they point to. The primordial power that differentiated itself from the void. Records. Hyperborea. This is horrendously complicated. After all that, I'm still missing a few variables. I need to think this through again. How do you think it looks, Polonia? Like the frenzied scrawlings of a madwoman?
Well, it is a nice image.
Fine, keep it to yourself.
Nice painting.
It's not like you can talk anyway. I jest. But true madness does often start with trying to save the world. What would Arlecchino and Columbina think if they saw this incomprehensible hen scratch?
I mean, Arlecchino, sure. Not sure about Columbina, though.
So would Rosaline. She's been dead for a while now.
Yeah, sorry about that, B. I'm guilty.
When I close my eyes and think back, I can still see her face. And that enormous dress she used to wear. Such a bizarre choice. What possessed her? Oh, and the clack-clack of those heels used to drive me insane. No one's asking me, obviously, but I hope you all know that I never wanted to save the world. I'm not crazy. I don't have delusional ambitions, and that's a clinical fact. The world needs a solution, but I don't need the world's validation. It's the world begging me for answers, not the other way around.
It looks like Marionette is kind of losing. Tea time. I was thinking that Fontaine is inspired by France, not by the UK with all the tea.
Oh, cookies to go with the tea. Let's see. They must be from that person who brought those documents. I see something's written on the box.
Meal collection system, fortune cookies. Okay.
Sounds like a dumb gimmick to me. Be early to bed and early to rise. Get plenty of sun and drink plenty of water. then things will surely go well for you. What? Are you kidding me? Somehow I doubt that an early night and a glass of water is magically gonna save a world on the brink of existential peril.
Lady Arlecchino, word has reached us that Lady Marionette's troops are all in position. They are ready to act as soon as the order is given.
Excellent.
The only thing is, they are fewer in number than we expected. It looks like many of them must have lost their lives at the hand of the
Didn't she
monsters
just
released
use
by the doctor.
Can't be
the
helped.
mecha
Allow them
things
to join our
against
ranks
him?
and keep in contact.
As you wish.
Most of her troops are mechanical in nature anyway, so it's like not that big of a loss.
It's been a while, Arlecchino. You look well.
Child! Damn, all the surviving harbingers are gathering.
Right on the sole path between SNEZHNAYA and Nodcry? Had to go on a huge detour to stay out of its line of sight.
Sounds like an arduous journey.
Of course, all part of the job. Firstly, the Tsaritsa has authorized Fatui Internal Affairs to review Dottore's case. They will reach a formal verdict on whether he has turned traitor and whether he poses a threat to SNEZHNAYA. While they're working on that, I've been ordered to come and receive the refugees from Nodcry.
They are nearby. My team will escort you to them shortly.
Great. Aside from that, Her Majesty has a message for you and Sandrone personally.
She stayed behind to work since I was making the trip anyway. It seemed sensible to have one person on standby at base while the other came out to meet you.
All right, guess that's just how she rolls. In that case, tell her that the Tsaritsa's decree this time is pretty awesome sounding. I think she'll like this one. Still, I wonder what... Wait, what's that?
Okay, bro, stay on the subject. What was the Tsaritsa's decree? Stick to the subject.
Did one of our troops turn into a monster?
Wait, I mean, yeah, I think that's kind of important.
Take him out.
Is this like some kind of allusion to how you know, werewolves and the full moon? It's been so long since I used child for anything.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Overruled. Witness my rise.
You've gotten stronger, Arlecchino. Nice.
Stop that right now. I appreciate the praise, but I'm not fighting you today.
I knew it.
Can we even die in this one? No, we can. Stubborn will compels you. It's not dead. How many of them are left?
Amateur mistake. Shouldn't let your guard down.
Transfixed. Everlasting as the moon.
can't believe it. He was a living, breathing human one moment, and the next...
Another fine piece of work by our dear colleague, I'm afraid.
What in the world has been going on in Notcry?
A lot. But long story short, Dottore stole 2 moon marrows that should have belonged to Columbina, then built a 3rd moon marrow of his own to concentrate the Trilunar Authority in his hands.
What? What do you mean he built a moon marrow? People build roads and houses, not moon
No,
marrows.
Dottore.
What's his next DIY project? He's gonna build a god?
Oh, bro, you are so behind. I know I have to catch up with the story, but you have to go all the way back in Sumeru. It's like this guy need not even continue after Liyue.
You could stand to be less surprised. We are harbingers. The work we are engaged in makes the creation of gods
so
seem
why is everyone
mundane
acting
by
like Dottore is some
comparison.
kind of crazy maniac? He's just trying to become a god. I feel like that's pair for the cars.
I tell everyone
Something
who
all of
asks
them
that you
aspire
once
to be.
crossed swords with Rex Lapis while serving as a key supporter for Rosaline's plan. But right now, you're acting like a common adventurer.
Thanks for speaking up for me. Those 2 really took me for a ride back then. Then again, surely no common adventurer would manage to get tangled up with them the way I did. That's gotta count in my favor, right?
It almost sounds like you wish to repeat the experience. I might have to lower my opinion of you.
No. I'll stop talking. Please, go on.
Dottore is
He
currently
wants to
still
fight.
experimenting with his newfound power in ways that continue to corrode the outside world. As for the human mutation, I believe this is simply a consequence of his experiments, and not a strategic move. That radiant beast was once a subordinate of Sandrone's. I suspect he was only allowed to live so that he could become an experimental subject. Also, those of us who fought Dottore have been afflicted with a curse. As such, I cannot leave Nodcry.
This is so much worse than I thought. No wonder Her Majesty's decree is so extreme.
What is the decree?
While
Just
these
tell us.
exceptional circumstances persist, the Harbingers are hereby authorized to use unilateral executive powers.
Oh, okay. This is
Should
what he
Dottore
was
pose
talking
a
about.
threat,
Kill order.
Arlecchino and Sandrone are permitted to eliminate him.
My thanks to Her Majesty. I will pass these good tidings on to Sandrone.
Her Majesty has also declared that she will refrain from launching an attack on the now evacuated Nodcry due to the presence of unretrieved research material.
Wait, what? I mean, I guess the Fatui were still conducting research in the area, so she pretty much says, you guys are on your own against Dottore. I cannot put in danger the
wise
location.
decision.
By the way, how's my old partner doing?
Partner? You mean the Traveler? I'm afraid I have bad news. She was—
What? Why? Since when does Dottore have a bone to pick with her?
Damn, he looks like he really cares about us.
That is indeed the question. I'm not sure he does. He must have some other goal in mind.
This won't do. I have to rescue her.
Oh, child! The guy, our bro.
You can't. We have no idea where the Traveler—
What am I supposed to do then? Stand here
We
twiddling
are
my
definitely
thumbs?
joining the Fatui when we reach SNEZHNAYA. We already kind of killed off all the bad ones anyway.
Sandrone is working on it.
Fine. I guess I'll leave this to you then.
One last thing. Tell the Rooster to get the message out to the gods and citizens of every nation in Tevat. Beware. An uncontrollable pollution is spreading forth from Nodcry. The source of that pollution is a madman drunk on the success of his experiments. However, if Nodcry falls, things are likely to escalate. Considering Dottore is one of our own, all Fatui stationed in Nodcry consider it our duty to stay and fight him to the bitter end. Whatever the cost.
Hey, don't be too pessimistic. If it comes to it, I'm sure Her Majesty won't stand by
Yeah,
and do nothing.
don't count on that. There is still some time until
I
SNEZHNAYA.
hope you're right.
Is that the false moon marrow or what's with that ball?
You're right on time.
Thanks. Hey, do you think I'll get that I made sure I was on my best behavior.
I'll get that gliding exam exemption. What? I mean, aren't you a literal flying creature?
I'll help you apply. Don't worry.
What gliding?
For now, let's see what we have here.
What are the doctor's energy fields even made from?
They are very mysterious. But ultimately, they appear to be comprised of energies from the 3 realms. Thanks to research by... Since you have the power of the Dragon Durin within you...
That's true. It's not abyssal energy. It's something
typical.
pure,
Always
wild,
light is
untamed.
turning out to be evil in most animes and other
I've been thinking
anime
about
culture.
something. Do you still remember the device that Dory supplied from the Academia when you and Miss Columbina fought Rarier? That was one of the most marvelous feats of ingenuity I've ever seen. The design, the craftsmanship, the material selection. I couldn't fault any of it. Not to mention the operating principles. The clue was that Miss Columbina was somehow able to use the pyro energy that you provided. Despite the fact that, as a moon goddess, she should only be able to use light realm energy in principle. Now, all elemental energy is, of course, derived from light realm energy to begin with. Hence, I suspect that the device works by restoring elemental energy to its original state. This presumes a theoretical model of the 7 elements akin to that of light refracted through a prism.
He lost me. All this technical mumbo jumbo does not go in.
It is no mere analogy. Maybe there is indeed a prism in this model. I almost wonder if the idea for the device was conceived based on direct observations of said prism. It is at once a masterwork of engineering and a groundbreaking application of the Academia's latest elemental theories. I suspect only Lesser Lord Kusanali herself could have devised such an ambitious technology. But back to the energy field before us. If this is pure light realm energy, its relation to elemental energy is one of integration versus division. Or you could say that the former contains the latter. Could this mean that elemental energy...
Should we give it a try?
We should.
Ultimate.
It worked!
Clear signs of disruption were
Damn,
detected at
the
periphery of
ultimates
the energy
in the
field.
past were so simple.
This indicates that elemental energy can disturb or even negate the field. Now you try.
All right, here goes.
Switch to abyssal energy and attack again. No surprises there. Abyssal power drains the energy field to a significantly greater extent.
So the solution is just to attack it with everything we got.
I now feel confident
Was
in
there
asserting
any need for all
the
that
energy
mumbo
field
jumbo?
is indeed pure light realm energy, and that elemental energy can dilute it.
Also, why did Dottore use pure light realm energy to create the shield? Everyone has an eye of the god, a vision. Everyone can use elemental energy.
The energy field is huge. How much elemental energy will it take to neutralize it?
We don't have to neutralize it completely. We can try other approaches. That's all for theory. Would you like to continue watching?
So you knew I was here.
Kazuha!
Huh? When did you get here?
A while ago. But Albedo sounded like he was working on his thesis defense back there. Back in Sumeru. You can end a person's whole career by interrupting them mid-speech.
Very thoughtful of you. I'm truly touched.
With what?
A little test. Try using Animo to unleash a...
Not! Nice! This time it tore through the field.
Tremendous.
Should we go through?
We probably shouldn't risk having mutually antagonistic energies in such close proximity. Durin, you stay here and watch the entrance. Hat Guy and I will go in to investigate.
Sounds sensible to me. Keep your eye.
Don't worry, I got this. You two.
Bro, I was completely lost during this entire sequence. What I understand is you hit the shield with elemental energy, or with abyssal energy, or with everything except physical, because physical is in a bad spot currently in the game.
What do you mean? It's based on a new alchemical concoction I developed last month. When 2 bottles of it are smashed on the ground together, they emit a blinding burst of light. If it comes to that, remember—
Glad I asked. Thanks for the heads up.
Okay, so from what I see, we are still far off from finishing this quest. I think there is 1 or maybe even 2 hours more. And right now I am completely tired. I'm starting to be unable to follow the story. I've had a busy day. I had to finish and put out the video, the guide for Denia with whatever if you should pull for her or not. I will not exactly that, because let's be honest, everyone is just gonna skip her because of the collab, but more like what exactly is her current value and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so I'm completely spent right now. However, this is not gonna be technically the end for today. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna nap a bit. Just gonna take a break, eat some stuff, all that good thing, and then tonight we are gonna jump back and finish at least Act 5. Probably we are also gonna do a good portion of Act 8. I'm gonna try to fit as much as possible before the servers get taken for maintenance. So probably I will be online again in about 7-8 hours that time. I don't really know when Genshin starts their maintenance. Hopefully not at that time, but yeah, that's the plan. And if I am unable to get in and the maintenance starts, well, then we are probably— I hope that I can start the quest right off the bat without having to go through Act 7 and 8 of Luna. And if not, I'm just gonna binge do them one after the other at that time, together with some pulls for whatchamacallit, for Nicole. We are so close to a 5-star. We are up like 50 pulls in. We just need 2 more multis and we get the guarantee. So I'm looking forward to that. And of course, in 2 days from now, we are gonna have Denia. And speaking of which, when the heck is the live stream for Enfield? I don't understand. Do they not announce it? I keep checking the live section of Enfield because there are how many days left of a Fungi's banner? 4 or 5 days? Shouldn't there be like an announcement for the live stream or something? Well, it is what it is, you know, I guess. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Good luck with your pulls and bye.